Hey, welcome everybody to yourliveevent.com. We're here at the Lisbon High School Gymnasium, home of the Lisbon Broncos for our Region 1 matchup tonight between the homestanding Lisbon Broncos coming into the contest with a 1-2 record, taking on the Central Cass Squirrels coming into the contest with a 4-0 overall record. Both teams right now sit at 1-0 in Region 1. Central Cass coming off a win on the 27th of December versus Rockford Cheyenne. They won that one on December 27th. Lisbon coming off a loss to Lemoore Litchfield Marion on the 20th of December by a score of 34-23. Central Cass right now sitting at 4-0. Lisbon Broncos overall record of 1-2. And we'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Hey, we're back here at Lisbon High School, home of the Lisbon Broncos for the Region 1 boys basketball matchup between the Lisbon Broncos and the Central Cass Squirrels. Lisbon enters the contest at 1-2 with Central Cass coming in the contest at 4-0. Overall record 1-0 in Region 3 or Region 1. Both teams currently 1-0. The Broncos coming off that loss on the 20th of December to Lemoore Litchfield Marion by a score of 34-23. Broncos led that one by a score of 19-10 at halftime and just held to 4 points in that second half against Lemoore Litchfield Marion's full court press defense, not able to overcome that. Lemoore ended up defeating Lisbon by a score of 34-23 on the 20th of December. And Lisbon took on Enderlin on the 19th, the previous night in the GOAT game, the annual GOAT game. Lisbon won that one by a score of 52-42 by 29 points from Jaden Bittner. Big night for Jaden Bittner, hitting 5 3-pointers in the game for the Lisbon Broncos. And then on the 12th of December, Lisbon dropped their opening matchup with Barnes County North. Close one there at Barnes County by a score of 66-67 for that 1-2 overall record, 1-0 record in Region 1 Class B basketball. Central Cass comes into the contest 4-0, 1-0 in Region 1. It's opened up their season December 10th versus Mayport CG by a win, 78-47. On December 20th, they took on Maple River and won that one by a score of 74-39. Then had a defensive battle on December 22nd versus Thompson and won that one by a score of 48-34. Low-scoring game by Central Cass standards. That one, they won that one by a score of 48-34. Then took on New Rockford Cheyenne on the 27th of December, winning that one by a score of 74-42. So that was a 74-42 win. So Central Cass, no stranger to putting up big points in their opening 4 games of the season, and just held to a season low on the December 22nd by Thompson with 48. Otherwise, it's been all in the 70, 78, 74, and 74 for the Central Cass Squirrels as far as scoring. Now looking at Region 1 overall, right now Sargent County kind of a surprise of Region 1, sitting at 4-0. They've went on a 4-game winning streak, opened up their season against Oaks, 51-46. Then defeated Lemoore Litchfield Marion by a score of 67-47. Defeated Enderlin by a score of 67-44. And then on the 28th of December, took on Kidder County and beat them by a score of 66-38. So that kind of key matchup there for the Broncos. They'll take on Sargent County on the 3rd of January. So after Central Cass tonight, their next game will be the 3rd of January. They'll take on Sargent County. So I'm kind of excited to see that matchup and see those Sargent County Bulldogs and what they bring to the table on their boys basketball team this year. A lot of talent on their football team, so we'll see that transfer over onto the basketball court for the Sargent County Bulldogs. And also in Region 1 standing, Central Cass High School currently sitting at 1-0, 4-0 overall. Tonight's opponent for the Lisbon Broncos, Kindred High School, 1-0, 1-1 overall. 1-0 in the region, 1-1 overall. Lisbon sitting at 1-0, 1-2 overall. Oak Grove High School, 1-0 in the region, 1-1 overall. Northern Cass, 1-0, 1-2 in the Region 1. Wyndmere Lidgerwood currently 1-0. Hankinson High School 1-1 overall, 0-1 in Region 1. Richland High School 0-1 in Region 1, 1-1 overall. Maple River 0-1 Region 1, 0-1 overall. Then Tri-State, Fairmount, Campbell, Titha, Ross Holt 0-1 and 0-2 overall, 0-1 in Region 1, 0-2 overall. And Enderlin High School sitting currently in Region 1, 0-2 overall, and then 1-2. Or excuse me, 0-2 in Region 1 and then 1-2 overall in Class B boys basketball. The region tournament for Class B Region 1, the Super Region, that's not from the 20th of February to the 8th of March. That's at North Dakota State College of Science up there in Wapaton, North Dakota. You're looking at the Class B boys basketball poll. This was put out on the 27th of December. And number 1, Four Winds Minnewacan holds their number 1 rating with a record of 2-0. Coming in at number 2 are these Central Cass Squirrels you're going to see tonight, sitting at 4-0 overall and 1-0 in Region 1. Let's talk about some of their wins. I already talked about those. December 27th, they defeated New Rockford Cheyenne 74-20, and then kind of another key victory for the Central Cass Squirrels is they defeated number 7 ranked state-ranked Thompson by a score of 48-34. That was played at Thompson. That was a 48-34 score. And then coming in at number 3 in state Class B for the current poll is Bishop Ryan, sitting at 1-1 out of Region 6. Their last game was versus Thompson, where they won that one, or they lost that game to Thompson on the 28th of December by a score of 54-56. Coming in at number 4, Bismarck Shiloh Christian with a 3-0 overall record out of Region 5. And their last contest was on 28th of December, where they defeated West Hope Newburgh by a score of 76-47. Then they played again on December 28th, where they played Thompson, and they lost that, or excuse me, won that one by a score of 73-65. So they went over Thompson on December 27th by a score of 73-65. And number 5 was Bowman County, sitting at 2-0 out of Region 8. December 28th was their last game where they defeated Lemoore. Lemoore traveled out to Bowman County, and they won that one. Bowman County won that game by a score of 55-50 over the Lemoore Litchfield Marion Lobos. And coming in at number 6 is Grafton with a 4-0 overall record out of Region 2. You kind of see a theme here with these last few teams in the state rankings, but number 6 overall in the state Class B rankings is Grafton out of Region 2. Last game played was 22nd December, where they're a winner over Langdon by a score of 63-42. Coming in at number 7 with a 3-2 overall record from Region 2 is the Thompson Tommies. Thompson's going to play one of the hardest Class B schedules opening up the season, taking on a lot of the top 5 or top 6 teams in the state already. Currently sitting at 3-2 overall, number 7 ranked team in the state, where they defeated North Border 71-57, opening up their season on the 22nd of December. Central Cass defeated Thompson by a score of 34-48. 27 December, they lost to Bismarck Shiloh Christian by a score of 63-73. And on 28th of December, they defeated Bishop Ryan in that close game by a score of 56-54. Coming in at number 8 is North Star. That's a Kandu High School out of Region 4, sitting at 4-0. Their final game was a 53-32 game on the 27th of December, where they defeated our Redeemers by a score of 53-32. Coming in at number 9 is Hillsborough Central Valley with a 3-0 record out of Region 2. They defeated Northern Cass by a score of 68-52 in their most recent game. And then at number 10 is North Border Walhalla with a 2-1 overall record.
Is the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Abuse can affect anyone, and each person's experience is different. Abuse is about power and control, and it is not always black and blue. A loving relationship should not be threatening, accusing, isolating, or include violence of any kind. The Abuse Resource Network provides services to start living the life you deserve. For more information, visit abuseresourcenetwork.org.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you to stop by and find gifts for your loved ones during this holiday season, from giftware for men or women, and check out their toy selection for the kids. Lemoore Drugstore delivers any day of the week upon request and will answer any general health questions you have, from school supplies, greeting cards, prescription requests, and a reminder you can get the flu shot as well at Lemoore Drugstore, located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LemooreDrugstore.com.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
All right, welcome back to Lisbon High School, home of the Lisbon Broncos. Go over our starting lineups for the night. Coming off the Central Cass Squirrels with the 4-0 overall record. Starting at guard is number 12, a senior, Carter Vrokta, 6'1" senior. Starting another guard, a 6'2" senior, number 14, Sam Koldervig. Another forward, 6'1" senior, is number 20, Mason Bossy. Starting at center is 6'7" junior, number 24, Cole Holzer. And another forward is 6'2" junior, number 34, Eli Burr. We're looking at the Lisbon Broncos starting lineup. Coming out of guard is 5'10" junior, number 2, Jaden Bittner. Another guard starting a sophomore, number 3, 6' Lincoln Adair. Starting at forward, 6'1" junior, number 5, Easton Bergeman. Another forward, 6'4" senior, number 24, Wyatt Webb. Another forward, 6'2" junior, number 34, Sam Kelson. And Broncos are coached by Kim Mark and assisted by Brad Bentner and Justin Ranke. So getting ready for our opening tip-off here with the Lisbon Broncos and the Central Cass Girls Region 1 boys basketball. They're making their first start tonight for the Lisbon Broncos is Easton Bergeman. He's taking the place right now of Ethan Gilbert. So Easton Bergeman in the lineup, 6'1" junior for the Lisbon Broncos, number 5. They're getting ready for opening tip-off of the game. So that's Cole Holzer going up against Wyatt Webb. Central Cass wins that one. Holzer, 6'7" junior for the Central Cass Squirrels. That's from three-point arc. That one's off and no good. That one put up by Burr. That's stolen by the Central Cass Squirrels. Put up, no good, off the rim. So you got a foul underneath on the Lisbon Broncos. So that will be a shooting foul. So that goes against Ethan Bergeman, making his first start tonight for the Broncos. Vrokta's first shot is good. The second shot is no good. A rebound put up by Burr for 2 points. So Central Cass goes up by a score of 3-0. Here in the first quarter play, 7:25 to go in the first quarter. So it's the first team foul against Central Cass. Or Bergeman for the Broncos has one team foul for the Broncos. That ball passed over to Kelson, now to Bittner. Bittner got hot in the end of the game from 3. Now he goes up, fakes, does a nice turnaround by Bittner, puts it up and in. Off the fingertips of Bittner. So Bittner with his first 2 points of the night. Central Cass quickly down court. He shoots that one over to the corner. They're working inside, sitting there wide open. Webb on the defense. Good defensive play there by Webb. That shot's put up from three-point land. That one's good. Good for Kobervig. So 3 points for Cobervig. The Broncos being pressed, full court pressed by the Central Cass Squirrels. And Lisbon's Achilles heel right now in the season is that full court press. Bittner gets the ball, weaving in and out of traffic. That's quickly over to Bergman. Bergman from 3 downtown. That's no good. Off, in and out in the rim. Bossy goes coast to coast. That's up and no good. Holzer goes coast to coast. That's a rebound put up and in. The Broncos get it over to Bergman. Over to Kelson. Back to Bittner. Bittner's going to drive in, thinks about it. The shot clock down to 7 for the Broncos. Now 6. Now Dare from 3-point. That's off, no good. Rebound by the Central Cass Squirrels. So that goes to Holzer with the rebound. That's from 3-point land downtown. That's off and no good. Rebound Bittner. The Broncos able to clear half court. That's over to Dare from the corner. Dare thinks about it, puts it down, gives it to Kelson. Kelson from 3. That's up, off. Rebound by Adair. Adair's going to put it back up. Nope, thinks about it, gives it to Bittner from the free throw line. That's off, no good. The rebound to the Squirrels. A little fast break here by the Squirrels. Brings it down quickly. Looking for Holzer. Holzer dishes out. That's from downtown. 3-point land. That's off, no good. Not finding the range on the three-pointer for Central Cass. Now Bergman, he's going to be fouled. So it looks like a foul there on Central Cass. So that falls on Bussy. So second team foul on Central Cass. It's inbound by the Broncos. That's to Kelson, having a little trouble getting it across. That's back over to Adair. That's off, no good. Rebound by Central Cass. Central Cass quickly down court. It's over to Holzer. Holzer dishes it out. A bounce pass across. That goes out of bounds. So turnover by Central Cass. They lead this one by a score of 8-2, a 4:31. 4:31 remaining in the first quarter. You have a substitute, so the number 34, Burr, goes out for Central Cass. That's cleared by Adair, given to Kelson. No, Bussy coming up. Playing defense on it, on Bittner. That ball stolen away. Holzer gets it. He's going to drive through the lane, puts it up. That's no good. Rebound by Adair. It's broken up. He got a foul on Central Cass. So that goes against Culbervig. So that's third team foul on Central Cass. So Culbervig with his first personal foul. 3 overall for Central Cass. So here with our Bank North scoreboard, Central Cass leads this one by a score of 8-2. Bittner for the Broncos putting in the 2 points. 2 lone points on the scoreboard for Lisbon Broncos. That's over to Adair. Now Kelson's going to drive in. He drives lane. He's going to be fouled. So Kelson looks like he's fouled by Culbervig again. So Culbervig with the second personal foul. He's going to be subbed out. Bird goes back in for Culbervig. So that's 4 team fouls now for Central Cass. That's inbounds to Kelson over to Wyatt Webb. Oh, just missed Kelson out on the wing, the far side of the court. Ball goes out of bounds, out the door and up into the wrestling room. So Bank North scoreboard right now. Central Cass leads this one by a score of 8-2, 3:48 to go in the first quarter. The cameraman sleeping on the job here. That's put up from 3 points. So that's 3 more points for Central Cass. That's Kelson. Give it to Bittner. Setting a screen is Gilbert. Gilbert loses control underneath. Puts it up. 2 points for Gilbert coming off the bench for the Lisbon Broncos. So Gilbert comes in. 2 points for Gilbert off the bench. Put inside, put up. We got a foul on the Broncos underneath by, looks like Gilbert. So Gilbert picks up his first personal foul. It will be a shooting foul for Wiersma in the game for Central Cass. That one's up and good. That one's off, no good. Rebound by the Broncos. A fight underneath. Central Cass going to come up to it. Wiersma puts it up, back up and in for Wiersma. Got his own rebound after that tussle underneath the basket. Bittner's going to bring it down. He's fouled by number 20. So that'll go against Bossy again. So Bossy's second personal foul. The 15 foul for Central Cass here in the first quarter. 2:50 to go in the first quarter. That's inbound to Bittner. Bittner lays it up in. Left-handed layup for Jaden Bittner. Bittner puts 2 more points on the board for the Broncos. Central Cass brings it down court quickly. Well, that shot's off, no good. Rebounded by Adair. So scored, 14-6. Laid up and in for Central Cass. And all scores 16-6. The defense by Central Cass forces a turnover on the Broncos. It's over to Bird from 3. That's 3 down for Bird. That's over to Kelson. Kelson gets it to Adair. Adair drives in. Is going to put up a short jumper for Adair. That's off. No good. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Broncos. So you got a push off on the Broncos, maybe against Kelson or Wyatt Webb on the far side of the court. So it looks like Sam Kelson dinged with the foul. Here in the first quarter of play, minute 19 to go in the first quarter. Central Cass leads this one by a score of 19-6. And moving to Brownlow, that's over to Holzer. Holzer finds Wiersma out. And kick it back around, now back to Holzer. That's from 3 points, top of the key, that's no good. Rebound by the Broncos, so Bittner is able to pull that down. Down to 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. And Bittner's gonna drive in, takes it in, he's gonna be fouled on the shot. Excuse me, so Burr. 16 fouls overall for Central Cass in the first quarter. Burr picks up his first personal foul. It's in by and over to Adair. Adair thinks about it, down to 34 seconds to go. That shot's blocked by Holzer. Holzer just slams it down on the court. Central Cass able to maintain control of it. Goes coast to coast. Putting it up in, he's going to be fouled underneath. So that's going to go against Sam Kelson of the Lisbon Broncos. Be his second personal. First shot's put up and in. That's good. His second shot is good. Now 22-6. The Center Cast lead here in the first quarter. That's Adair. He's going to give it to Bittner. Down to 10 seconds to go. The shot clock turned out. That shot's blocked out of bounds by Majo. Majo comes in for Center Cast. He blocks that one, pushes it out of bounds. And 9 seconds to go in the first quarter. Gets that over to Bittner, down to 5 seconds. Bittner's gonna drive in, puts it up, short jumper for the free throw line. That's off, no good. Tapped up by, it's like Gilbert underneath. The putback by Gilbert's blocked partially by Holzer. And that'll end the first quarter. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick 30-second timeout.
The college has better equipment than the shop I'm at now. Like, you name it, they got it. You get to use your tools and your hands a lot more. My name is Sean, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like, every time I go to a meeting, like, everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building.
We're back here at Lisbon High School, home of the Lisbon Broncos. Where Center Cast lead this one by a score of 21-6 on our Bank North scoreboard. And Jaden Bittner for the Lisbon Broncos has 4 points in the game for the Broncos, along with Ethan Gilbert's 2 points for Lisbon, 6 points total. And that pass over to Bergman. Bergman with his first start of the night. Or first start of the season for the Lisbon Broncos. To Kelson, gives it to Wyatt Webb. That's out to Bergman. Bergman's going to take 3 points. That's off. No good air ball by Bergman. It's rebound by Kelson. Kelson's a little opening for Bittner. Bittner's going to drive it off his fingertips. That's 2 points for Jaden Bittner. Bittner was 6 in the game for the Broncos. That's Folzer from 3 points. That's off, no good. Rebound by Center Cast. Put it up for another 3 points. That's off, no good. Rebound by Adair. Now Adair falls down. He's going to try to get it in. That's taken away by Center Cast. Put it up and in. That was taken away. A steal there by Bossy underneath. So Bossy with 2 points in the game for Central Cass. That's over to Bergman. Bergman for 3 points. That's good for Easton Bergman. Center Cast quickly down court. That's from 3 points, about 3 feet behind the 3-point line. Little press broke up by the Broncos, able to push it down court, cross the half-court line. Adair's going to drive in, stop, pulls up. That's over to Kelson underneath, so 2 points for Kelson for the layup. A little fast break basketball for the Broncos. We're going to have timeout for Central Cass. So we'll go ahead and break away for another 30-second timeout.
Walnut Alec Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Gwinner, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
Center Cass with the 13-point lead at the Lisbon High School Gymnasium on your Bank North scoreboard. We're at 6:10 into the second quarter. Center Cass just called a timeout. Lisbon with the fast break basket. A little layup by Sam Kelson. They cut into that lead now, 26-13 for Central Cass. Central Cass drive in, pulls up for a short jumper. That rolls off. Rebound by Lincoln Adair. Lisbon hustling and pulling down these rebounds for the Broncos right now. Is Lincoln Adair. That's over to Kelson. Webb's going to drive in, kicks it out to Bergman. Bergman pulls it back down. Now back over to Adair. Adair gives it to Gilbert. Now over to Gilbert. Now to Adair. Adair drives in. Up to Bittner from the top of the key from 3 points. That's off. No good. Rebound by the Broncos. Temporarily, Kelson had it, then lost control, but now Central Cass brings it down court. That's cross-court pass by Central Cass. On defense is Lincoln Adair for the Broncos. It's going to go over to Bussey. Bussey kicks it back out. Back from three-point land, about 3 steps behind the three-point arc. Put up no good for Central Cass. Rebound by the Broncos. Bittner brings it down. Over to Kelson, now to Bergman. Bergman from three-point line puts it up, no good, rolls off. Nice soft touch by Bergman, couldn't get it to go down. Rebound by Central Cass quickly down court, kicks it out, thinks about it, pulls it back down. Holzer making his move to the inside now. Working in, that's pass meant intended for Holzer. Holzer steps out, clears the lane, and that goes right into the hands of the Broncos. Now brought down by Jaden Bittner, drives up, lays it in. Oh, off his fingertips. Bittner just a little bit short on that layup attempt. Holzer going to take it all the way coast to coast, charges in. Going to pick up a foul on Bergman. So Holzer just charged in. I thought maybe he might be called for a travel there, taking a few extra steps. Rumbling down the court through the lane there, but Bergman picks up the foul. So this second personal foul for Bergman. 15 foul for the Broncos. Central Cass sitting with 6. So substitutions back in for Central Cass. Yeah, out first shot is good. 29-13 score. We're at 4:08 to go in the second quarter. It looks like we have a foul on number 10 for Central Cass. So Bachmeyer with his first personal foul. That's number 10, Chase Bachmeyer. Bittner with the shot. 7 team fouls now for Central Cass. That first one's up and good for Bittner. Bittner in that game against Enderlin is 11-11 from the from the free throw line. It's probably the one Bronco you don't want to put at the charity stripe. He makes both his free throws for Jaden Bittner. Has 8 points in the game for Bittner. He'll quickly get down court, Central Cass. That's given to Holzer. Holzer going to work against Webb. Puts it up and in. That's off. Gets his own rebound. Going to put it back for 2 for Holzer. So Holzer gets his own rebound, pulls it down. He has 4 points in the game. That's to Kelson. Quickly down court to the Broncos. Swung over to Webb. Webb's going to pull it down. Gives it to Dare. Dare short jumper. That's tapped away. Looked like Bachmeyer came in and got a fingertip on that. Tapped it away. Quickly down court to Central Cass. A pass over now to Holzer. And here in the near corner, that's put up for 3 points. That's off, no good. Holzer is going to get the rebound, puts it back up and in for Holzer. 6 points in the game for Holzer. We got 3-point attempt by Bittner. That's off, no good for the Broncos. Here, Holzer brings it down for Central Cass. Here, Holzer lays it up. Little sky hook for Holzer, picks it up. Nice touch by Holzer, puts it in for 2 points. We got a timeout by the Broncos, so we'll go ahead and step away for a 30-second timeout.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
We're back here at the Lisbon High School Gymnasium. I'm sports announcer today. Got guy Brent Dick, also the cameraman for tonight's game. Yeah, where the Central Cass Squirrels lead us by a score of 35-15. Lisbon Broncos led in scoring right now by Jaden Bittner with 8 points. Central Cass led by Holzer, number 24 Holzer, with 8 points for the Central Cass Squirrels. Central Cass right now has 17 fouls in the game. Lisbon with 5. A couple of Squirrels with 2 fouls apiece are Kobervig for Central Cass and also Bussey, number 20 Bussey. Lisbon moving that ball quickly down court. It's going to be a bounce pass over to Kelson. Kelson going to hold up a little bit, gets it back to Bittner. 2:35 to go in the second quarter. Central Cass increasing their lead to 20. Now let's put up to Webb. He's fouled on the shot. So nice feed over there from Kelson to Webb. Webb can put it up for 2. He's fouled on the shot for the Broncos. So now 35-17. 18 fouls in the game for Central Cass. Got shots up and in for Webb. So 3 points in the game for Wyatt Webb. Squirrels quickly down court. It's cross court from the corner over. It's 3 point. That's off, no good. Rebound by the Broncos. Kelson and Webb underneath, boxing out. Broncos pull down the rebound. Jordan Bittner in for the Broncos. That's 3 points from Adair. Top of the key. That's good for Adair. Adair for his first 3 points of the game. Central Cass quickly down court. Lisbon cutting into that Squirrel lead. Now that's from 3 points. That one's up and good. Good for Central Cass. So trading 3-point buckets, Central Cass and Lisbon. Bittner's going to drive through the lane. The fans are looking for travel, but looks like he's fouled underneath. So that's going to go against Maggio. Say Maggio with his first personal foul. And Bittner goes to line for 2. The 19th foul for Central Cass. So Holzer going back in the game along with Bussey for Central Cass. That first shot's up and good for Bittner. Bittner now 3 for 3 from the line. Second shot's good for Jaden Bittner. Now score a 38-22. 23. Central Cass quickly down court. The ball's tipped by Adair. Now pushed out by the Squirrels. Holzer from 3 points here in the corner. That's up and good for Holzer. Now 41-23 score. The Broncos are having a little bit of trouble getting through this press. Now they'll cross center court is Bittner. That's over to Webb. That's up to Gilbert. Gilbert's looking a little room there. Passes it. Stripped away by a Central Cass. Going all the way, driving in for Central Cass is Maggio. So Maggio with that foul now comes back with 2 points. No, 43-23 score. Central Cass looking to get back to that 20-point lead. That's from 3 points. That's put up by Bittner. That's off, no good. The Holzer brings it down court for Central Cass. Got 21 seconds. Central Cass looking to go for the last shot of this quarter. Currently lead by a score of 43-23. You know, 5 seconds to go. That's Holzer from 3 points. So Holzer found a sweet spot over here in the near corner for 3. That's going to do it for the first half of play. Central Cass leads this one by a score of 46-23. We'll be back after our word from our sponsors.
And the best way to teach your kids about taxes is by eating 30% of their ice cream. And the best way to learn about your tax situation is contacting Olson Accounting. They'll answer any question you have from an individual or business point of view. Let Olson Accounting set up your tax plan and eliminate any problems by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow in the new space and move forward with excellence.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Welcome back to Lisbon High School Gymnasium here at home of the Lisbon Broncos. The Region 1 boys basketball contest. Central Cass leads this one by a score of 46-23. We're at halftime. We're looking at the Lisbon Broncos scoring overall. Jaden Bittner into the game right now has 10 points for the Lisbon Broncos, going 4 for 4 from the free throw, from the three-point line. Lincoln Adair for Lisbon with 1 3-point basket for his 3 points of the game. Wyatt Webb with 3 points of the game with a bucket and then a free throw. Easton Bergman with a 3-pointer for Lisbon, along with Ethan Gilbert with the bucket for the Broncos for his 2 points. So leading scorer for Lisbon right now with 10 points is Jaden Bittner. And then looking over at the Central Cass Squirrels, this is a little bit incomplete, unofficial scoring stats for Central Cass. Right now I have the starting five. We're up there at number 12 with one free throw, 1 point in the game. Cobbervig, number 14, with 3 points in the game with the 3-point basket. And number 20, Bussy, right now has 4 points in the game. For Bussy, Holzer with 14 points in double digit for Central Cass. A couple 3-pointers for him getting hot towards the end of the second quarter for his 14 points of the game, along with Bird, number 34, with a 3-point bucket. And then Wiersma, number 22, with 3 points, also one free throw for Central Cass. And then Bachmeyer with 2 points for Central Cass. So that's just unofficial stats at this Region 1 boys basketball contest up here on the Bank North scoreboard. Central Cass leads this one by a score of 46-23. Central Cass getting into some foul trouble in the first half. They're going up to 9 fouls overall. And looking at Central Cass, a couple of their starters in a little bit of foul trouble. 2 fouls apiece is Cobbervig and then also Bussy for Central Cass. Lisbon right now with Easton Bergman, 2 personal fouls, and Sam Kelson with 2 personal. Lisbon had 6 personal fouls in that first half of play for the Lisbon Broncos. Central Cass had 9. Lisbon getting a couple bonus point free throws in that first half of play. So Lisbon comes into this game with the overall record of 1-2, losing their first game by a score of 66-67 over Barnes County North. Then defeated the Enderlin Eagles by a score of 52-42. That was the annual GOAT game played here in Lisbon, and then came back the next night and lost the game to the Lemoore Litchfield Marion Lobos by a score of 34-23. That was on the 20th of December. So Lisbon back in action tonight against Central Cass. Currently they're down in this one by a score of 46-23. And going back to our state rankings for Class B boys basketball right now, Fort Wayne's Minnewacan at the top of the rankings for Class B boys basketball, currently sitting at 2-0. Central Cass sits at 4-0 from Region 1. Bishop Ryan at number 3, 1-1 out of Region 6. Bismarck Shiloh Christian 3-0 out of Region 5. Bowman County 2-0 out of Region 8. Grafton 4-0 out of Region 2. Number 7 is Thompson with a 3-2 overall record. Number 8 is North Star Candu High School with 4-0 out of Region 4. Hillsborough Central Valley 3-0 out of Region 2. And Northport Wall Hall takes the 10th spot, 2-1 overall out of Region 2. Just looking at Thompson, really one of the more difficult opening schedules for Class B boys basketball out of Region 2. They played 3 of the top 5 teams in the state already, and then also played North Border. They defeated North Border in their opening game of the season by a score of 71-57. On 22nd of December, they took on Central Cass, lost that one by a score of 34-38. On 27th of December, they lost to Bismarck Shiloh Christian by a score of 67-73, and then came back the following night on the 28th of December and defeated Minot Bishop Ryan by a score of 56-54. So Thompson High School right now out of Region 2, probably one of the more difficult Class B boys basketball schedules right now, sitting at the number 7 spot. In Region 2, putting in 4 teams in the top 10 out of Region 2. Number 6, you have Grafton. Number 7, Thompson. Number 9 is Hillsborough Central Valley, and then number 10 is North Border Walhalla. So they're down to about the final 2 minutes of halftime here. We're going to go ahead and break away for another timeout, pay some of our bills, and then get back for a second half of play between Central Cass Squirrels and the Lisbon Broncos.
Here, when your future lies ahead, we help set you on the right course. When your whole world is about to change, we help you prepare for your new life. When staying healthy means staying informed, we help you find answers. This is perseverance, understanding, connection. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wasleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
We're back here at Lisbon High School, home of the Lisbon Broncos. Currently, Central Cass leads this Region 1 boys basketball contest by a score of 46-23. The leading scorer for the Lisbon Broncos is Jaden Bittner, putting in 10 points for the Lisbon Broncos, going 4 for 4 from the free throw line. The leading Central Cass Squirrels is Holzer, putting in 14 points for Central Cass, putting up 2 3-pointers at the end of the first half for his 14 points in the game. You're looking at the announcements for the Broncos. The Broncos JV Wrestlers are back in action January 2nd at Oaks. And then we have boys basketball, girls and boys basketball games on the 3rd of January. So Central Cass inbounds, opening up this second half of play. That's from three-point land here to open up the second half for Central Cass. That's rebound, offensive rebound for the Squirrels. That's put up from the free throw line. That's off, no good. Rebound by Webb. Looks like it's going to be fouled underneath. The cameraman sleeping on the job again here at Lisbon High School Gymnasium. Now they got back coverage. White Webb gets it over to Bittner. Bittner over to Kelson. That's underneath the Webb. That's going to be pushed out of bounds. It'll look like Burr got a hand on that, pushed out of bounds. Last touch by the Squirrels. Bittner will inbound it for Lisbon. That's cleared out. Inbounds over to Adair. Adair gets it over in the far corner and now back to Kelson. Kelson to Adair, now to Webb. Webb working on the inside. Comes shooting through the lane is Easton Bergman. He puts it up and in for Bergman. Bergman comes streaking through the lane. Grabs that pass from Webb, puts it up and in for 2 points. That's going to Holzer. Holzer's going to clear it out. Now driving through the lane. Now look over to Holzer. Holzer lays it up. That's no good. Rebound by the Broncos. Adair smartly backs out of that, gets it over to Bittner. Lisbon with that rebound up over Holzer, puts it back up, rolls off. Broncos with the rebound, brings it back. That's over to Bergman. That's to Kelson. Kelson from just inside the three-point line rolls out. No good for Kelson. So Bergman for Broncos now with 4 points in the game. That's underneath. That's a bounce pass there. Goes to Bussey. Bussey with 2 points. And a reverse layup underneath the backboard. Comes back around, puts it up for 2. Bittner double team out to Derek, out to Kelson. It's over to Webb. Webb thinks about it, pulls it back down. Bussey now with 6 points in the game. Kelson with 2 points in the game for the Broncos. His first 2 points of the game. That's up from 3. That's no good. Offensive rebound by the Squirrels. Put back up. That's off. No good. Batted out. Then saved by Holzer. He's going to get that back in. Good save by Holzer. Holzer's going to drive in, takes it in, lays it up off the rim. They were momentarily controlled by the Broncos. Now last touch by the Squirrels. And Bittner's going to lose his footing, goes down on the court. That's over to Bergman. Bergman wide open, puts it up from 3. A little bit hard off the backboard, no good. And backboard to the rim, bounces out. Central Cass quickly down court. That's out to Bird. Now Bird. He passed over here to the near side. That's from 3 points. It drains it for Central Cass. And Bergman's going to drive in, has a dare wide open over on the wing. He's going to put it up from 3. That's short. Holzer with the rebound. Holzer clears it down court. Cookie down is Central Cass. Goes over to Bussey. Looks like Holzer's fouled underneath. This will be the first team foul for the Broncos. So Kelson with his 3rd personal foul in the game for Kelson. Ethan Gilbert in for the Broncos. That's put up from 3 points. Top of the key, that's good. The Broncos quickly down court. That's stolen away. Coming back the other way now is Central Cass. That's Holzer from 3 points. That's out, no good. Rolls out. And battling underneath is Gilbert. He's going to step out of bounds is Central Cass, so the Broncos get control of the ball underneath the basket. That's Bittner trying to find somebody who's going to lose some footing. We got a foul on Central Cass. So Bachmeyer with his 2nd personal. Be 2 team fouls on Central Cass in the second half of play. And Jordan Bittner in the game for the Broncos. That's over to Dare. Dare's going to drive in, loses control of it. That's rebound by Webb. Webb's going to put it up. Short jumper. That's no good. Gilbert underneath gets a rebound. 2 points for Gilbert. So Gilbert with 4 in the second half, 6 in the game. So over in the corner to Bussey. Bussey pulls it back down, clears it out. It's top of the key from 3 points. That's good. So Coppervig with 9 points in the second half, 3 3-pointers. So Coppervig again steals it, coming down court. Looking for the layup as Coppervig going to pull up short, puts it up and in. So Coppervig getting hot for the Central Cass Squirrels. He's 11 points in the second half. That's batted out of bounds. Bittner trying to get that pass to Derek. Coppervig bats it out of bounds. So Burr and Maggio back in the game. Number 32 Maggio in the game for Central Cass along with Burr. It's to Gilbert underneath. He's got no basket. So it looks like Gilbert. So Wiersma with the foul underneath. It's his first personal, 3rd team foul of the half for Central Cass. That's over to Dare. Dare pulls it down, looking for Bittner. Bittner clears it out. Now it's over to Dare. That's stolen away. Looked like Maggio got a hand on it, steals it away for Central Cass. It's over to Bachmeyer. That's Bird from 3-point. That's off, no good. Rebound in traffic underneath. And Maggio's on the ground. Gilbert trips over him trying to get that rebound. So Jacob Thompson coming in the game now for Central Cass. It's like Wiersma is going to take a seat with 3 points in the game for Wiersma for Central Cass. 106 to go, 105 to go in the third quarter. Bachmeyer with his third personal. There are 4 team fouls in the game, or in the second half for Central Cass. That's cleared out to Jordan Bittner. Bittner's going to drive in, puts it up. A short jumper for Bittner. That's no good. Rebound by Webb. Webb underneath, puts it up and in for Wyatt Webb. So Webb with 5 points in the game. That's put up from 3 points, drained from 3 points. That's cleared to Webb. Now to Gilbert. Gilbert's going to put it up hard off the backboard. That's no good. Rebound by by Burr. Burr gets it over to Bachmeyer. Back to Burr. That's off. No good. Rebound by Jordan Bittner. It's going to end the third quarter. So Central Cass increasing their lead. Lead this one by 31. 62-31. We'll go ahead and step away for another timeout.
Worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40.
We're back here at Lisbon High School up on our Bank North scoreboard. Central Cass leads this one by a score of 62-31 here to start the fourth quarter. Bank North offers a traditional and advanced products and services that keep you grounded and ahead of the curve in today's fast-paced world. For farming and ranching, business and consumer banking and lending, you'll always be headed in the right direction with Bank North. To learn more about Bank North, visit ibanknorth.com or stop by one of the local locations today. The Central Cass in that third quarter play increasing their lead now by 31. Currently lead 62-31. Copperbig for Central Cass getting hot from the three-point line, putting up 11 points in that second half of play. In the third quarter, the inbound by the Broncos. That's over to Bittner. Bittner gets it over to Adair. Adair puts it up. That's short. The rebound Central Cass. Quickly down quarter to Squirrels. That's over to Copperbig. Copperbig gets it to Holzer. Holzer's going to drive in, working against Webb. Blaze it up. No good. Off his fingertips. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. Scoots it back up and around Webb for 2 points for Holzer. That's the first 2 points of the second half for Holzer. And now with 16 points in the game unofficially. That's batted out of bounds by Copperbig. The clock continuing to run, 7:04 to go, fourth quarter. Central Cass up by a score of 31-64. That's out to Adair. Now over to Bergman, gets it into Kelson. Kelson lays it up, puts it in. They quickly down court. They're the Central Cass Squirrels. That's into Holzer. Holzer kicks it over to Maggio. Maggio to Copperbig. Doing some directing traffic. Are the Squirrels? That's inside. It's going to be stolen away by the Broncos. Bittner. It's like Bergman got a hand on it, knocks it away. Bittner goes coast to coast. Going to short little jumper. Puts it up. No good. Holzer with the rebound for the Squirrels. Holzer kicks it out to Copperbig. Now into Holzer. Yeah, Webb knocks it away. Adair comes. Got over to Bussey. So Holzer called with the foul for Holzer. The offensive foul by Holzer turns it over to the Broncos. 33-64 here on the Bank North scoreboard. Holzer's going to take a seat. So Ethan Gilbert in for the Broncos. Webb takes a seat. Bittner also in for Lisbon. Brother Jaden brings it down court. That's to Kelson. Kelson from the top, from the free throw line. That's off, no good. It's Cobbervig for Center Cass. And Coppervig has the ball again, looking to dish it off. Top of the free throw line. Just a step inside, that's no good. Rebound by Jordan Bittner. Brother Jaden signaling to get it down to him. It's fourth quarter at 4:40 in the fourth quarter. Kelson working inside, that's now to Bittner. Bittner up no good for Jaden. Rebound by Central Cass. They lead this one by 31. Maintaining that end of the third quarter lead. That's off no good for Coppervig. He's fouled. So that looks like a foul on Central Cass. Got mass substitution going in for the Squirrels. They'll go against number 22 on Wiersma. The second personal foul for Wiersma. So that will be a bonus point free throw attempt. Yeah, there's mass substitutions going in for Central Cass. 33-64 score on your Bank North scoreboard. The Squirrels lead this one by 31. So Jordan Bittner going to the line for the Broncos. The first shot is up, rolls in. The first points of the game for Jordan Bittner. Yeah, the second shot rolls out, no good. Rebound by the Squirrels. And quickly down court, it's over to Bachmeyer. 4 minutes, under 4 minutes to go now. That was dished into Wiersma. Wiersma puts it up and in for 2 points. Wiersma substituted out there, now comes back in with that mass substitution. Bittner's going to drive in, gives it to Gilbert. Gilbert lays it up, no good, just a little bit too hard for Gilbert. Quickly down court of the Squirrels. That's batted out. Last touch by Central Cass. Broncos ball. Bittner gives it to Dare. Dare puts it up. He's going to be fouled underneath. So 3:03 to go in the fourth quarter. Dare will shoot 2. The clock stopped at 2:59 to go in the fourth quarter. Dare with 3 points in the game for the Broncos. First shot's up, no good. The second shot's good for Adair, now with 4 points in the game. That's fed underneath. Webb with the defense on that, knocks it away. Rebound by the Squirrels from the corner. That's up 3 points, no good. Rolls in and out. Rebound by the Squirrels, puts it back up and in. Looks like Maja with the rebound. Puts it up and in for 2 points. And Bittner down court for the Broncos. Let's put up from 3-point land. That's no good for Bittner. There's Majo inside, looking to pass it. He throws it away. The Broncos ball. And Bergman coming in for Lisbon. Adair's going to take a seat. A minute 50 to go, fourth quarter. A 35-68 score. Central Cass up by 33. It's over to Webb. Webb gives it to Bittner. Bittner's driving in, looks. Going to dish off to Bergman. Out from 3 points is Bittner. Off, rolls out, no good. Rebound by Maggio. It's into Maggio. Maggio working inside, spins back around, puts it up off the backboard and in. So 2 points for Maggio. Maggio now with 4 in the second half. Bittner reds it in. Maggio blocks the shot. Looks like Bergman with the rebound. He just passed to Kelson with the rebound. Kicks it out now back to Kelson. Puts it up for 3 as Kelson. That's off, no good. Webb with a hand on it. Central Cass comes away with it. Under a minute to go now in the fourth quarter. They're down to 30 seconds now in the fourth quarter. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. That's put out for 3. We're going to have a foul on Kelson away from the ball. The second team foul on the Broncos. So that's Kelson's 4th personal foul. The second team foul for the Broncos in the second half. It's batted away by Webb. And down to the last 5 seconds. The time runs out here in the fourth quarter. Central Cass wins this one, going away by a score of 70-35 over the Lisbon Broncos. And we'll go ahead and step away for a 30-second timeout.
Independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Gwinner, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you to stop by and find gifts for your loved ones during this holiday season, from giftware for men or women, and check out their toy selection for the kids. Lemoore Drugstore delivers any day of the week upon request and will answer any general health questions you have, from school supplies, greeting cards, prescription requests, and a reminder you can get the flu shot as well at Lemoore Drugstore, located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LemooreDrugstore.com. Lemoore Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of snow and grain shovels alongside Milwaukee tools. Plus, stop by Lemoore Hardware today and browse their sweet pickin' section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. Lemoore Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more information on all the services Lemoore Hardware offers, go online to LemooreHardware.com. That's LemooreHardware.com.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Hey, welcome back to Lisbon High School, home of the Lisbon Broncos. Central Cass wins this one, walking away by a score of 70-35. You're looking at Lisbon's stats unofficially in the game. Jaden Bittner with 10 points for the Lisbon Broncos, all in that first half of play, going 4 for 4 from the free throw line for Bittner. Lincoln Adair with 4 points, going 1 for 2 from the free throw line for the Broncos. Wyatt Webb with 5 points in the game. Easton Bergman with 3 points in the game, hitting a three-pointer in the first half of play. Also Sam Kelson with 4 points in the game, picking up 4 points in the second half of play. And Ethan Gilbert picking up a couple points in the second half, 2 points in that first half of play, so a total of 6 points. And then Jordan Bittner, number 32, coming in for the Broncos off the bench, putting in a free throw, going 1 for 2 from the free throw line for the Lisbon Broncos. Central Cass Squirrels unofficially now for the scoring for Central Cass. Vrokta, one of the starters, number 12 Vrokta with 1 point in the game, going 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And Kubervig for Central Cass, and knocking down 4 3-pointers in the game for Kubervig for 14 points total in the game. That's four 3-pointers and another bucket in the second half of 14 points. Number 20, Bussey, with 6 points in the game unofficially. Holzer with 16. Burr with 3. Coming off the bench, Wiersma for 5. And Majo for 4. And then Bachmeyer for 4. And then a couple others off the bench with 12 points total for some of their bench players for Central Cass. So Central Cass wins this one by a score of 70-35. Those are just unofficial stats or scoring stats here from the Lisbon High School Gymnasium, home of the Lisbon Broncos. And we'll go ahead and step away for another 30-second timeout.
High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
We're back here at Lisbon High School Gymnasium. Let's talk about our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Tomorrow is happening right now. Now more than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowison.com. Enbridge, life takes energy. So Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, it goes to Holzer from Central Cass, putting in 14 points in that first half of play, really pacing Central Cass Squirrels and opening up to 20-point lead at the end of the second half for Central Cass. 16 points total in the game for Holzer from Central Cass. Then our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro and Drayton, they thank you, the area growers, for your trust in RDK Enterprises as your planner expert. RDK Enterprises continues to invest in the education of their team members to provide the customer service you expect from your planner experts at RDK Enterprises. Always revisit the performance of your planners. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planner.com. That's RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro and Drayton. So RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, it goes to Kubervig from Central Cass, scoring 11 points in that second half of play, going with 4 3-pointers in the game for his total of 14 points unofficially for Kubervig from Central Cass. So that's your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and RDK Enterprise Precision Player of the Game going to Central Cass Squirrels, number 24 Holzer and number 14 Kubervig. Now looking at Lisbon's schedule, we'll be back in action on Tuesday, January 3rd for boys basketball playing Sargent County. So get your first look, at least in the Lisbon area, at Sargent County. And that game will be at 7:30 here in the Lisbon High School Gymnasium. The girls basketball team travels to Griggs Midkota. They have a game against Griggs Midkota. First game here in the Lisbon Army will be at 4 o'clock here on Tuesday, January 3rd. As far as wrestling goes for Lisbon Broncos, they're up this weekend at the Rumble on the Red, where the girls varsity wrestling team is up at the Rumble on the Red today and tomorrow, along with Bowden Greenlee wrestling in the varsity boys division for the Lisbon Broncos. That's at the Fargo Dome. Then the Bronco JV wrestlers are back in action at the Oaks tournament on Monday, January 2nd. So cutting their holiday a little bit short of the JV wrestlers. They're back in action at 4:30 at the Oaks High School Gymnasium for a JV wrestling tournament. In Lisbon on the See, 5th of January, travel out for boys and girls wrestling at South Border. That's at 6 o'clock out at South Border. Then girls basketball is back at home against Richland. That's a 7:30 game here at the Lisbon High School Gymnasium on Thursday, the 5th of January. So I'll wrap it up here from Lisbon High School. Central Cass wins this one by a score of 70-35 over the Lisbon Broncos in Region 1 Class B boys basketball. And we'll see you on the 3rd of January for those games against Griggs Makota and Sargent County here at the Lisbon High School Gymnasium. So I'm Brent Dick, sports announcer guy, Brent Dick, along with the camera guy, Brent Dick, for the night, and we'll go ahead and see you on the 3rd of January.